Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario World. I am EXO Arthur and this is episode 9 and we are continuing in Cookie Mountain, and like I said last video, we are not going into Ludwig's castle. I don't know if I said Ludwig last episode, but I'm wrong, it's Ludwig. Sorry. Yeah, but we're going to be completing Ludwig's castle, but just like in Donut Plains, I want to go back and I want to clear up everything before we move on. Or Vanilla Dome, I forget exactly. Yeah, Vanilla Dome, because we had that unlocked pretty early. So, yeah, just want to get that done. Hopefully we'll have everything, or close to everything done in Cookie Mountain that we can do by the end of this video. Hopefully. As you can see, I still have that cough. So, yeah. So, what to say about these levels? What to say? They're fun. Well, some of them are fun. There's one level, it's probably, I would go on a limb and say that it's one of my least favorite levels in the game. Just because it's one of those stupid moving levels. Like, I never really got the point of those levels. They just kind of really annoyed me, to be honest. Like, forcing you to move on in a level just kind of annoying. If the whole game was like that would make sense. But there's already plenty of things that can kill you. There's any enemy that can kill you at any time. If you fall in a pit or lava, you die. If you don't make it in the time limit, you die. And if you, if you press start and select, then, well, the level's over. I mean, you don't die, but the level's over. So, to, push you off, keep on pushing you, it just makes levels harder and more, actually not even so much harder as more annoying than they have to be. So, that's my only complaint with levels like that. It just kind of bother me. But, whatever. Enough of me bitching, because God knows that I do that enough. So, yeah, so today was actually pretty rough. Saturday, yesterday, I guess now, because I'm looking at the clock, and it's 12:02, so I started this recording on, Saturday, and now it's Sunday, and I guess whatever, I'm getting off track. But either way, Saturday, Sunday, whatever the hell you want to call it, I don't know, been kind of rough. I was expecting a nice, easy day, nothing, because normally I have practice on Saturdays for wrestling, and, today, I didn't think there was going to be practice. We had a hydration test, which I wound up failing, by the way, just like I just failed right there by getting killed by a giant blowfish, but I failed my hydration test, and I'll get to that in a second. But what's crazy about today is that I was thinking it's going to be a nice, easy day. Nothing's going to be too strenuous. We just have to go to this place, do this hydration test, and that will be it. Well, do the hydration test. Wake up 7:30 in the morning on a Saturday. Okay. Now, if you, obviously none of you watching my videos, unless you actually know me in real life. I mean, you don't really know me personally. Talk to anybody that I know personally, and I'm one of those people who will stay up until 3 in the morning on a school night just because, I have stuff to do, or I just don't feel like going to bed. So, Friday night, I went to bed at a somewhat decent hour, but I normally sleep in, too. There have been times, especially over the summer, because I have nothing, no requirements for anything, I'll sleep until 2 in the afternoon sometimes. So I wake up at 7:30 on a Saturday, go to this place for an hour and a half, whatever, piss in a cup, which is what a hydration test pretty much is, and then we go back to our high school. And I'm thinking that's gonna be it. We're done. We're just gonna pack up, and they just wanted to have us as a group. Excuse me again. They just wanted to have us as a group, so that way there was no excuses for someone not showing up or whatever the reason is. But turns out that we had a scrimmage, and if you don't know what a scrimmage is in wrestling, which I'm sure a lot of people don't know, it's just basically where, like, instead of practicing, like, doing your normal practice with, like, your normal guys on your team, another school that you probably won't face during the season, they just come in and you do your practice just with them, too. So it's just, like, mixing up a little bit and getting to go with other people. So they announced the scrimmage and everything, and I was just like, alright, well, that's fine, because, I mean, I don't have anything to do today. I mean, I have to record, and I have to, I don't know, eat some stuff, and that's about it. So we do the scrimmage, right? And we got back from the hydration test at probably like 11 or so. So it was like, it took us, no, like 10. So it took us like 2 hours. Now the scrimmage is like a normal practice. Normal practices are normally like 3 hours or something like that. And we get back from that, and I think we're done. I really think we're done at this point. But then my coach is like, no, if we just stop now, we're just as good as that team. We want to be better. So we have to do extra runs and all that stuff. And then we have to take apart an entire room, an entire auxiliary gym, and then put it into our big gym, because, like, the little kids that wrestle, like, in, like, elementary school and stuff, they have a tournament tomorrow. So we had to, like, do all that for them, too. And really, long story short, because I've been talking about this for, I don't know, a couple minutes now, what I thought was supposed to be about an hour and a half day of no strenuous activity and just, like, very relaxing, turned into a 7.5 hour day on a Saturday, and I worked my ass off, and it sucked. Oh, it sucked. It was terrible. I lost 6 pounds in one practice. Normally, like, the most I'll lose in a single wrestling practice is like 2 pounds. I weighed in 185 when I came in, and I was 179 coming out. So whatever, though. So I kind of missed out on a few things. I was watching the video, so I can just kind of recap. That was the first fortress of the game. Yeah. Nothing really special, to be honest. It's just like it's like an easy version of a castle, but you know what? The castles aren't really that hard in this game. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, they just aren't that hard. So, Reznor, or I think that's what it is. Rhino. You can't hurt him unless you jump on him, and the floor goes out, and he's the boss for any mini fortress, so whatever. Yeah. So, if you're one of those people who are going to complain because I was talking about, I wasn't talking about the game, yeah, that's pretty much everything that happens. And, the blowfish level, I mean, not much. There really isn't much to talk about in these levels, to be honest. This is the only level that, like, this is the level that was annoying me. It's probably, like, it's probably a combination of, like, the hardest and one of the most annoying games. But, okay, I sped this up because, when I finished recording, I had 11 minutes and 30 seconds, and this is just me getting 1-ups. And if you don't know this trick, it's basically just, if you jump on enough enemies, you'll start getting 1-ups after a certain point. So I was just doing that to get some extra lives, and not a big deal. I just didn't know that it was going to affect my recording time so much. So, yeah. Back to normal speed, though. This level is pretty easy, too. Yeah, not much to it. Like, that's the only thing about Cookie Mountain. Like, it's kind of a fun, easy, laid-back kind of area to, like, just breeze through because it's so short. But there's absolutely, like, it's kind of boring if you think about it. It's not like the forest levels where there's, like, at least something to talk about. It's not like the first levels where, like, I mean, it was the first level, so, I mean, you gotta introduce people to stuff, and the second level where there's secrets and there's all sorts of stuff. And even Vanilla Dome has a little bit more substance than this area, but there's just, yeah, it's kind of a bland not very. I mean, like, I don't know how many other ways I can say it. It's just pretty much nothing really going on. So, and man, my ninja skills are good. I love playing this game just because, like, for some reason, like, I'll get into like one stretch, whether it be like 30 seconds or a minute and a half or however long it happens. But like, I'll just be playing and I'll just go into like ninja mode where I'll like dodge like 4 or 5 enemies in a row, duck, jump up like diagonally, hit like a box, get a cape or something like that, kill an enemy with like a spin tack, and then jump into the air to like hop over an enemy with like precision, and then like go down a tunnel to like escape. I don't know. Yeah, I just think it's pretty cool. But that's all we have for this episode. Hopefully you didn't mind my recap of the day, but that's why it was so late. I am EXO Arthur. I hope you enjoyed this video and episode.